It's a dark and stormy night for modern merfolk. Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and guess what day it is today? It's Tuesday, Troll Tuesday, and here we're playing with Dark Folk in Modern. That's right, we splash in black all over again for Fatal Push. We're playing with Fatal Push, we're playing with Unearthed, and we are playing with Soul Diviner. And if you love Troll Merfolk on this channel on Tuesday, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Before we get into our deck tech, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. And M20 has just come out. If you want a review of this set and of the cards, don't forget to check out Michael Shapiro's Modern Musings only on themanabase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. So, this week's Troll Folk was inspired by Gail Hammett, who suggested, hey, let's play with Blue-Black Merfolk. Let's play with Unearthed. Unearthed has good synergy with both Benthic Biomancer and Silvergill Adept. You can return a creature card with convert mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And you know what? If it's useless for any reason, you can always cycle it for something else. So we get an extra card off of Silvergill Adept, and also we can bring back Benthic Biomancer and adapt again if we need value. Otherwise, we could just bring back the Lords for like 1 black mana. We have Fatal Push. This is going to be the removal spell of choice. We have 7 fetch lands in order to enable the Revolt. Also, our creatures dying might also enable Revolt. Great removal spell in Modern. Now we have access to it. We're going to play with Soul Diviner. Now, Soul Diviner is a pretty cool card. Let's see how it works out with this deck, because we have Ether Vial. So what it is a black and a blue. It's not a Merfolk, it's a 2/3 zombie wizard. However, it's got tap, remove a counter from an artifact, creature, or land, or planeswalker you control, draw a card. So we can remove counters from our Ether Vial and cash them in every single turn, or we can even adapt Benthic Biomancer and remove the counter from him to draw a card. So Soul Diviner is going to be awesome there. We also got, our mana base has a lot of black stuff. We got 1 basic swamp, just in case we were up against a Blood Moon deck. Unmoored Ego. So Unmoored Ego, choose a card name, search your target opponent's graveyard, hand, or library for up to 4 copies of that card with that name and exile them. That player shuffles their library, then draws a card for each card exiled from their hand this way. So maybe a good way to get rid of bridges or get rid of any particular glass cannon threat. And aside from that, we've got just a bunch of regular Merfolk cards. Don't forget, if you want to be a part of Troll Tuesday, become a patron, you let me know what you want to see on Troll Tuesday. Give me your ideas. So it's been a while since we played the Blue-Black Splash, since Fatal Push got printed, so let's see how it works now. Let's get into our league. So I won the die roll. Our hand is fine, we're going to keep it. Might as well start with Dark Slick Shores. Finally have something to do on turn 1. Although this might be a better play on the draw, so that we can nail something on turn 2.
I like that raspberry.
Seacrum Coast.
Raspberries are good berries.
Excellent. Okay, so well, we were probably going to nail this thing anyway.
Strawberries are also good. Blueberries. Lingonberries.
My brother knows everything about the berries.
Wolfberries.
I guess we'll get an island and play Silvergill Adept. Yeah, so that we can increase our chances of drawing a land to play Mare Rejury. Because if Rejury hits the battlefield, then I'm assuming like our turn after that is just going to be really explosive. So we got some time, and we can attack into a Supreme Phantom if they play it, because Silvergill Adept will be a 3/2 versus a 1/3.
Ha!
Yeah, ha! Got him. Playing nothing. So that's got to be a sign of probably Rattle Chains.
It's not the sound effect I was supposed to put on my phone.
If they have Rattle Chains and block, I think I'm totally fine with this. They still have no board presence, and we would have a Rajiri. That sucks. Not happy about that, but I guess Well, we already had the land. So we have one more swamp that we can get. And we can cast Silvergill Adept off of this land if we really want to. They're gonna fetch. So I'm guessing if they don't play a land, if they don't play a creature here, if they didn't play a creature here, that implies their hand is full of 3-drops. If they pass with 3 mana up, I guess that means they've got just a bunch of Spell Quellers. And we can play around Spell Queller. That sucks. I think this is the last... Oh no, there's one more Watery Grave we can fetch with the Flooded Strand. So I'm going to start by attacking. If they play Spell Queller, we can Merfolk Trickster it. They do not.
Cool.
So... I guess pass. I could play Silvergill Adept, show Lord of Atlantis, and if they spell Queller that, I play Lord of... Oh, they don't even put anything on the battlefield. They don't even put anything on the battlefield.
Must be his first time playing.
How bad is their hand? I'll keep the Merfolk Trickster in my hand because I still want to attack into a Spell Queller. Okay, there's nothing else to get. That's it. The barrel's dry.
What's that one?
Oh,
white?
that's very good.
What's that one white card?
Oh, but we can't. I lost my fetch land. Huh?
Ah, never mind. It's probably not using that card. And you certainly wouldn't waste it on a single Silvergill. But it's the card where all attacking creatures get sacrificed, but you get lands in exchange.
Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do now. Now we're going to cast the Silvergill because there's some chance that we are going to Fatal Push this Spell Queller in the future. Wow, it's still nothing. Okay, how about this one? Where do you draw the line? Not there, apparently. I will not take life. Just pass. Oh, we're setting up a pretty good board. I would think that... Well, I guess I would not think that this is Blue-White Control because of the Seachrome Coast, but I mean, they look like a control deck. It's just that they play this Mausoleum Wanderer. Or were they just banking really hard that... Like, I showed them the Lord of Atlantis, and I guess they're just waiting for the Lord. But I'm just gonna kill them with all these stupid little dinky cards. Guess we'll leave Benthic Biomancer alone? Yeah. Ooh, 2 Lords, excellent. This is going to be very hard to deal with. Oh, you have a response, do you? Of course.
Ooh. Are you just gonna fail it?
I can't.
Oh yes.
Too big. Okay, so this is where... Well, okay, so if they path to exile this, Revolt still happens. If permanent you control left the battlefield this turn. And then I can Fatal Push the Spell Queller. Get the Lord of Atlantis back, still attack for 8 this turn.
Pretty good.
I was willing to play the Lord of Atlantis here because if they're representing Collected Company...
Alright.
Nothing I can get. I will cast, no. Get rid of this
Surprise, bitch.
thing. Fatal Push. Beautiful. Not bad. Not bad at all. Cast it. Feels like I'm playing a Lord of Atlantis at instant speed. Now it's all over but the crying. Like even if they Coco two cards in play, it doesn't matter. I mean, they still need to deal with the Lord of Atlantis. Yeah. Is there anything we want to even side in? No, 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 no. Submit deck. Easiest sideboarding of my life.
Emrakul.
You might hear the birds and the nature in the background because it is hot today.
It was also raining, which sort of fit with the theme.
Yeah, the rain is gone. Maybe it'll come back.
I can see clearly now the rain has come.
I can't. So overall the deck looks good against them. I have no complaints. Don't really need spreading seas. We have a hand with lords, creatures, and removal. Keep.
Spreading seas is the best card in the deck.
Master Waves is the best card in the deck, even when he's not even in the card. Even when he's not in the deck. What's it gonna be?
Your worst nightmare.
It's Mausoleum Wanderer again, alright. Ooh, the Soul Diviner. So how do we start this party? I could go... I sort of don't want to take damage from them. Because this damage can get out of control really quickly. I go Benthic Biomancer, they can attack for 3 with a Lord. I play Lord, I attack for 2. Like, it's not good. I think we're gonna start this off with a Fatal Push.
Pay life.
Goodbye. You gonna Path to Exile your... Oh! Oh, they got me hard. Damn it. Wow, I got. Totally forgot about Rattle Chains. I don't get it. Is that card just being played now? Maybe this is just Blue-White Spirits. I thought it was sort of Bantish because of the Horizon Canopy, but that's not necessarily true. Whoops. It's not click through my turn. I'm not that drunk. Well, this is a problem. Saying instead of avoiding problems, I've gained problems.
It's okay.
Well, if they're only attacking for 3, that's not bad. I mean, I certainly don't like that the clock is on, but it appears that they're not doing anything. Oh, they're choked on mana. That's what's going on.
We've been good to bring in Spreading Seas.
Okay, let's attack. I'm gonna play Silver Gilded this turn. If they block with Rattle Chains, sure. No big deal to me. Oh, great. Okay, so we can create the counter attack quite quickly. Oh yeah, all creatures have flash now. Yeah, we can put a pretty good counter attack. Like, they're going to attack us for 5 here, but next turn we can put 2 lords in play and attack for a ton.
Why do all creatures have flash?
Rattlechain says all you may cast spirits as though they had flash.
Oh, spirits only.
Only spirits.
So it's like, well, just play with Merfolk.
Is this gonna kill me? Flash into 2 power creature. I have to race anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't have much of a choice.
Mr. Bond.
Need to take the line that's can get me back in this game. So if they have a lord in hand, we lose. Like if they can flash in a lord plus something else, we lose. If only we just killed that stupid Mausoleum Wanderer, we would probably win for sure.
Yeah.
Don't have anything. Okay, so that's not too bad because they can. If they still we're trying to dodge a lord because they only have 7 power. Even if they play a random creature, it's 8 power. So we need to dodge a lord.
3, 2, 1.
Well, they didn't snap go for the win, so...
He's probably rubbing his palms together.
Oh, good game. Flash flying. Yeah, not good enough.
That sucks for him.
So close yet so far. I punted with the Fatal Push. I should have just killed the stupid Wanderer like I did in game 1. Whatever, we got lucky. Better lucky than good. Well, that's not true. Because you can't sustain winning for very long just off of luck. Alright, so that was, we won against Spirits in round 1. Let's get into round 2. We won the die roll. That's good. I'm on a roll with the die rolls. We're going to keep this. It's also a good hand.
The program knows you have BS in your decks.
The program better know that I'm counting the die rolls now.
The program probably assigns weights to all the cards, like power weights.
Yeah, if your deck is weak.
Yeah, if your deck has too much clutter in it, it knows you're trash.
Yeah, we're just gonna... You can be on the draw all the time. You're a mid-range deck. Be on the draw. Oh, you're an aggro deck? You have all 1-drops? Okay, we'll give you the play. Would not be surprised if that's the case.
Slimy programmers. It's probably just another, not Poker Stars. The one where the programmers added a thing where they could see everybody's cards.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. Well, I was about to say our Fatal Push looks really good against Affinity, but then they just played this Welding Jar, and that just throws all that out the window. Regenerate target artifacts. Well, that aside, we can probably get ahead. If we can draw one more creature, I'll be comfortable. Springleaf Drum. Well, they just did a ton of garbage. None of that really mattered.
Affinity is known for this, yeah.
So they better have a payoff card at the end of it.
Hangerback Walker.
Not in this version of Affinity. Look how well we're curving out. Lord of Atlantis, we got Fatal Push at the ready.
Ornithopters are free. Everybody should play Ornithopters. It's a free flying blocker.
Steel Overseer. But do you have a payoff card? If it's only Steel Overseer, we can put good pressure on that. Well, forget about everything I said about good pressure. So we need to refill our hand with another creature. Okay. So I guess I don't need to Fatal Push right now. That's not important. We'll pay 2 life. So the Unearthed is already seeing play. Sweet.
Should just be a part of the regular Merfolk.
That's not too bad. We just spent 1 mana to put a Lord in play.
There could probably be a whole engine built around this.
Yeah, this deck. Our opponent's attacks are going to be really slow, and they're empty-handed. Alright, off to the races we go. Animate.
Could you Fatal Push that piece of shit?
I can Fatal Push anything, but Welding Jar will just regenerate it. So I need some situation where, I don't know, they block and use their Welding Jar, and then we Fatal Push something at the end. Or I draw a second Fatal Push. So far we've used our mana every single turn. This is a 4-turn clock with Infect. 2, then 3, then 4. Yeah, 4-turn clock. Well, that's good for us. They're just tapped out. We're about to heave them for like 12.
Never underestimate the Stink Moth Nexus.
Never underestimate the stinky fish. Stinky. Stinky fish. Does not help us. But our opponent has to be careful about tapping stuff. I can also fatal push something and it'll take it out of if it dies. I mean, if they regenerate anything, there's something important. Whenever you regenerate something, it taps it and takes it out of combat. That's something important. So if my opponent leaves up blockers, then I can still fatal push, say the so they put their hand on the board again. So I can fatal push the Ornithopter, and that will kill. And if they regenerate it, it taps. And then they only have one blocker left.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's over.
Easy.
I don't know why it does. It, like, regeneration is really stupid. Okay, so Unearth actually was a lot better than I thought it was. Soul Diviner is not going to be good here because this is not a matchup of going long and grinding them out. So we're just going to take them out for the Spreading Seas. And Unearth looks good. Unearth and Fatal Push look really good here. I am satisfied with what Unearth did. Brought back our creature back for 1 mana. Should have Flashback. That would make it even more better.
That would be disgusting.
Now we're talking card advantage. Unearth and Unearth again?
Is there a black Pyretic Ritual?
Yes. It's called Dark Ritual. But it's the original ritual. It's what all the rituals were built from. And so originally black was the color that ramped up mana with Dark Ritual. It was 1 black, add 3 mana to your mana pool.
I'm guessing that's not legal now.
Not legal in Modern. It's still legal in Legacy.
Oh, of course. Everything's legal there.
It's still legal in Legacy. So the problem with Dark Ritual is, like, I think originally this was a card that was meant to sure, have Mox Opal. I think originally Dark Ritual is just supposed to ramp out creatures, and it just doesn't do that anymore. It's just abused by combo decks that just need more mana. Dark Silk Shores.
Combo decks love having more mana.
Yeah, they love it. And I don't know why, but somewhere along the way they said, no, this is not a black thing anymore. Let's get rid of it, and red can have this. Red is the one that ramps up mana. That's champion. You got it. Have you ever seen a Mutavault? Do what a Mutavault does.
It's a potato.
I guess they play the Silvergill Adept. Show Benthic Biomancer.
Fatal Push. Not bad.
That's okay. Well, we can maybe attack with the Mutavault and play a Benthic Biomancer with our spare mana. Cranial Plating. Well, we can't. I think we can. Can we race this? This is a lot of damage. Well, we have the Mutavault, so we can use that to try to block. But I guess we still have problems with, like, new cards coming after that. So this is going to be 7 damage.
Poof!
Yeah, poof. Opponent still has cards in hand, so might imply that they've got Galvanic Blast. Ooh, Unearth. Ugh, it's a creature card, not a manland. So the deal is, I think we're just going to try to race here.
You could put a Lord in front to block and then just bring him right back.
I can't. It has protection from all colors.
Oh.
That's the issue.
Boo.
Yes, boo. Benthic Biomancer. Or maybe this is... no, I don't want to go too low on life. My opponent could hit me with like 2 Galvanic Blasts. Am I threatening lethal by next turn?
Yeah. Oh.
Another Cranial Plating, so I have to block this. So I'm glad I didn't take a turn off. Or I guess they have Galvanic Blast. They're playing very confidently, or they don't know the Mutavault interaction. Do you know the Mutavault interaction? They've been holding up the Mox Opal the entire time, which makes me believe they have Galvanic
Red.
Blast. That's 16 damage. Yeah, I can concede. Alright. That's a good turn! Good job, Affinity. I thought I had a pretty good hand. Their hand was better, apparently. You ramped right into a turn 2 Etch Champion, turn 3 Plating, turn 4 Plating. Oh, wait a minute. I got Ceremonious Rejection on the side. What the hell am I doing? This is better than Unearth. Or is it better than... It's better than Benthic Biomancer.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel sheepish. And we drew 2 Benthic Biomancers that game. We could have countered one of those damn Etch Champions. I'll play first.
There we go.
Sure.
Bon voila.
It's not great though.
Best hand you've seen all day.
I don't know about that. I need help. At least one creature. At least one lord would be useful. Springleaf Drone.
The lords on the board.
To Ornithopter. Into.
Ornithopters are free.
I feel like you need a t-shirt that says that. Ornithopters are free. Fatal Push looks pretty good right now. I have an option to Merfolk Trickster the Ornithopter to prevent them from getting mana. I will forfeit that option. They have another Ornithopter.
You can say no.
I can deal with this. I can't deal with the... The issue is I cannot deal with a Cranial Plating.
Is Cranial Plating colorless? Yes.
The guy had another turn 2 Etch Champion. That's BS. So I have no... I need help. There we go. The help is on the way. I guess I still need some help. Because I can't get through this wall. That's not the end of the world. Oh, it is the end of the world. That is worth a lot of damage. Okay, that's worth even more damage. I have to get rid of this. Signal Pest was worth getting rid of too.
Green Giant.
We might have to cycle this on Earth. It's a brave attack. I guess you're ahead on the clock. I fetched 3 times. Oh, not so brave anymore.
Fatal Push. Good. It's insurance.
It's not bad. I can't block anything, so we better attack. Oh no! They're gonna kill this thing! Well, I feel stupid.
It's too hot today.
Why didn't I just side in these ceremonious rejections? Now I have to use Unearth. And I wanted to cycle this. Whatever. Well, we're seeing the use of these cards. This is a very poor way to get in damage, but so be it!
Alright, come on. Play another big boy. Tap out.
They have quite a bit of a board right now. They're attacking me for 5. I guess I'm attacking back for 8. Take. These are all good cards. Or at least I can now attack with this Mutavault. They also cannot attack into my Mutavault. Okay, so they attack for 2. I can deal with that. Flooding out.
With Flooded Strand.
That's why I wanted to cycle. And we fetch 3 times. What's better, passing or being aggressive? I can attack for at least 3. Then they attack back for 1, 4, 7. Looks like we're dead from here. Whoops! Oh, that was lag. No, that was lag. That was stupid. Well, just gonna have to pass. Not that our position is very good, but I definitely wish I played this a little cleaner. Like if I cycle, let's see what we'd have drawn off of this Unearth. Because the situation's not that bad. It's just, it's about to be really bad right now. Because they can attack with this Etched Champion and threaten to win the game the following turn. Or not. Okay, so this is not too bad. It's just for 4. So I didn't get punished. I couldn't prevent this, but I could at least dealt 3 damage. I'm not gonna take any more life. I feel as if my opponent is holding up Galvanic Blast, because they're not playing any creatures. There's no reason for them to be holding any cards in their hand. It's gotta be Galvanic Blasts. Oh, Thoughtcast? Oh, Vault Scourge. That's a good one. Four, 5, 6... 9? 9 is not lethal. I wish they were at 12, because then this represents quite a bit of damage. Maybe there was a chance. Or maybe they only took this play because how we're playing it. Okay, I'll play another fetch land. So, like, we could still go Spreading Seas into Lord and win.
Tap out big for something, come on.
Yeah, play Cranial Plating. Or play another Vault Scourge, take 2 life. That would help me. Well, there's Cranial Plating. I definitely have to reject that.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Bum, 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 bum. Rejection helping us a lot in this game. We countered 3 things. 3 bomb cards. They could be at 4. They could be at 4. Interesting how they choose their attacks. I guess it still kills me next turn if I do nothing about this. Okay, so double mana looks like it's Galvanic Blast. Yeah, I got it thin the deck because I'm going to die next turn. Oh my god, there's nothing I can do. I can't even grab one more card. I grabbed everything. No, I have a Swamp. They know I'm thinking of the deck. Spraying Season to Lord. Does that help? It helps. It helps. It's not bad. Because I can, Damn, I still wish my opponent could be down 3 more life. So I can Fatal Push the Signal Pest. That will significantly reduce my opponent's clock. Well, it will reduce the clock by a turn, I guess. And I still have the other lines of play. Were you just holding on to Mox Opal the entire time? Okay, you're gonna activate this. You can only do only 4 damage in the air though.
Piss off.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
No welding jar to bring it back?
Nope. No welding jar. And even if there was welding jar, it would get tapped after a generation. Could have used that a long time ago. Better late than never, I guess. Ah! Well, they're thinking... Okay, so maybe they don't have Galvanic Blast because they're thinking right now. If they had Galvanic Blast, they just snap attack and don't worry about anything. Oh, so yeah, they're thinking better of it. Okay, so they're going to attack for 2. They can still attack for 4 next turn. Unless I draw a Merfolk Trickster.
Got a lot of outs. And none of them are land.
Unfortunately, Spreading Seas by itself does not win. It's still got to be Spreading Seas into a Lord. Another Fatal Push. Does that help? It does help. It does help. I can hit the Vault Scourge or the Ornithopter. Sorry, or the Blinkmoth Nexus. My opponent has to continue to draw garbage, though. It's a close game. It's a pretty close game. Well, oh yeah, you don't attack with the Ornithopter because it doesn't deal any damage. Okay, so now Spreading Seas is live. Now Spreading Seas is live.
This is pretty crazy.
Not enough blanks in my opponent's deck, though. Okay, we're going to let our opponent attack. We're going to Fatal Push at the fatal moment. There they go! Most important thing, I guess, is Vault Scourge. So gains them life. Huh?
Is that thing swinging for 4 in the air?
No, there's the 1, 2, 3, 4 damage total.
Alright. Now he's mad.
Hopefully.
He's gonna be pissed.
Okay, 2 Ornithopters left. Now if we kill an Ornithopter, we could win the game. Like, Trickster. Trickster's good. Oh! Oh! Did we just do it?
Only got 1 blocker.
Even though I screwed up, I can't believe if we win this. I don't believe it. Like I just don't believe it.
Troll Tuesday.
It's Troll. You know, on Troll Tuesday, it's very magical. On Troll Tuesday, you draw like a god. Holy shit! Yeah, absolutely. Behold your god. Behold! Hey, that's the power of Merfolk. So that extra 3 damage we did actually helped us with that Unearth. That's hilarious. We win the match. I can't believe how we won the match. Back-to-back Fatal Pushes. The Vapor Snag wouldn't have done it. Boomerang wouldn't have done it. Echoing Truth wouldn't have done it. What's it called? Dismember would have just kept dealing damage to us in the mono blue version. Billions of Fatal Pushes were exactly what we needed. And the Ceremonious Rejections. I should have cited them in the first place. yeah, everything worked out, and the unearth was, I guess, useful. Well, anyway, we're up 2-0. Go. Let's move into round 3. We lost the die roll, but we have to mulligan this. It's a 1-lander. It's our 1 swamp. Got to mulligan this. Sure, we can keep this. I guess it's Mutavault in the polluted delta. Yeah, we need the other colored sources to cast our spells. Well, we can dig ourselves out of this with the Soul Diviner and the Benthic Biomancer. This is a 2/3 creature, so depending on like what our opponent plays, it can be a decent blocker. Screw you, Goblin Guide. Uh-oh. Oh. So this is just elves? Is what it is?
Classic elves.
Do I have anything in the deck for elves? I don't know.
No.
No. Just Fatal Push. Well, Fatal Push is not too bad.
These pointy-eared forest fairies are going to run you over.
Azuri can, like, give things regeneration.
Great start for elves.
Great start, yeah. Turn 2, Heritage Druid. Spew the hand on the battlefield. Not bad.
Wizards. Come on, look at this.
It's busted.
Even though it's only like 2% of the metagame. Come on, just take a look. Good luck.
If they have a Lord... Ugh, this position's really hard. Okay, I guess I'll attack. But, like, we're not the aggressor. If they play a Lord, we're really doomed. And, like, they can just spew a bunch of stuff on the battlefield. But I don't know if I can block. If I block with Benthic Biomancer, I'm losing anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the beginning of the end of the world. So I can't kill anything, so Fatal Pushes are offline. I guess I'll just play my cards.
This is going to confuse the hell out of them.
Yes. Read it! Okay, pass. If they put a bunch of if they just put a bunch of mana stuff on the battlefield, I'm just going to resign. I don't even have Spreading Seas in the main deck.
That was your biggest mistake. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Collected Company. I've seen enough.
You should just play elves.
No! Those are treacherous words in this household. Don't you dare. So we need Spreading Seas. I don't think we need Unmoored Ego. They can win without Azuri. They can just put they can put that Elvish Caller on the battlefield, the Elvish Archdruid, and this again is another situation where Soul Diviner is just not. It's not a matchup you want to go long and draw cards. I can get behind Unearth a little bit. You can suicide some creatures away and then bring them back. Fatal Push is going to be pretty valuable. I'm going to try to hit the... Well, it can be really good or it can be really bad. We need a little bit of help. We need to particularly hit a land very quickly. No. If we could hit a land there, we would be in good shape. Now we are a little bit more behind than I want to. Elvish Archdruid. So that's something I'm going to try to Fatal Push away. I want to save the Fatal Pushes for a card like him.
Black.
You were right. You called it. So first I'm going to attack with the Benthic Biomancer, get in some damage. If they want to block with the Archdruid, then that's when I Violin Lord of Atlantis. Because I'm going to Violin Silvergill Adept, hope to hit a blue-black land to Fatal Push the Archdruid. Awesome. Alright, we have a chance.
Inhale.
I will take damage, because we needed this to be blue as well. Actually, we needed a fetch land so we could get Revolt. So that was a pretty lucky rip. Just to close out the game quickly, I'm probably going to tick the Vial up to 3 to put Mare Regery in play. And if I draw a land, then I can empty my hand, Silvergill Adept, Lord of Atlantis. And if it doesn't, well, I can still put a Silvergill Adept in play on top of land, leave Fatal Push up, and then play Lord of Atlantis on the following turn. That could be close. Thought I'd get completely steamrolled. They might have Coco here.
Oh, yeah. They always have Coco.
They always have Coco. It's a Coco deck. They're Coco for Cocoa Puffs.
Cuckoo for Coco.
They're Coco for Cuckoo Puffs. Elvish Visionary. They're Silvergill Adept. Their Silvergill Adept has won many more tournaments than our Silvergill Adept, at least at a professional level.
Does he have to reveal?
No.
Well, then play with that card instead.
Elvish Chancellor, so we can Fatal Push this thing. So our position's pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to tick this thing up. We're going to dump the power in play. Yes.
Ooh.
Now we can play everything.
Yeah. Synergy. Winning.
Yeah, winning, winning. What was his name?
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen would be proud.
Maybe something, yeah. Good stuff.
That is good stuff. Goodbye. These are things the mono blue deck could not do. And now we'll have 2 tap triggers with the Merfolk Trickster next turn. One from Rajiri and one from actual Trickster. Just hopefully steamroll our opponent down. We're probably going to go see a Game 3.
Unbelievable. It's already called the bookies in Vegas. I put my money on the other guy.
Yeah, Archdruid in play. No big deal. We can Trickster that so everything else gets smaller. Is that enough blockers? We can also activate Benthic Biomancer. Sure, let's do that. I think I need to dump the Mutavault. To get Watery Grave, it's a bit painful. Am I certainly winning? I don't know. Okay, let's say I tap Elvish Mystic, tap down Visionary. They need to block. If they block the 2 largest creatures, they take 10 damage. What if they block a 3 power creature? What if they block 1 creature? They take 14 damage, so they have to chump block 2 4 power creatures, and then they take 10. Okay. I'm going to make the Archdruid force it to chump block.
Come to a decision.
Yeah, for all their chips.
Piece of shit out of here.
Get out of my way, you elves. You command the land, well, I command the sea. Alright. Get to a game 3.
Amazing.
That was pretty good. Again, the black cards help. Fatal Push. They're at the ready. Fatal Push is good!
You should just be able to pay life for Revolt.
Ugh. Sand is not impressive,
They
but...
mulligan though.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. That does give us a chance. If they go to 5, it gives us a big chance. I don't care what busted hand they have. That deck relies a lot on raw cards. Elvish Mystic. Good start, good start. For a noob. And they're splashing black, so they have to have the elf that hits our life total. Another Elvish Mystic.
Dark Link?
Heritage Druid. Right. Heal through this turn. Oh god, we're dead. Ah!
Burning Seas. Doesn't do shit.
Well, this is a bad spot. But they only have enough mana to activate it, but not do anything with it. I guess I can try to race.
Godspeed.
Because they need to tap 3 elves. Oh, they don't. Yeah, they got 2 archdruids. Okay. They're going to attack for 9. Not the worst. It's pretty bad. But... Oh, actually it is bad because my life total is under threat. If only we had that on turn 1, we actually might pull this off. So I can trickster this at upkeep, which I guess I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to do that every upkeep.
Yeah.
If they want to use the ability, then they have to do it in advance. Like they have to pay, they have to basically tap out in order to do it. Okay, no attack this turn. And no regenerating. Okay. All sorts of bad things can still happen. Ugh. I don't know what to do about this next turn.
And if you get an island, you play Spreading Seas, gives you unlock.
But does it give me lethal? That's not good. Okay, so that... 5... Do I have lethal on the board? 6, 10, 4. Well, it is lethal. No, it isn't. I can't attack with this Mutavault this turn.
Wait, didn't you play that Mutavault last turn?
I did, but I can't play like a Lord or Merfolk Trickster while I attack with this Mutavault. I wanted to like play land. Nothing works. wanted to play this Lord, attack for 14, hope they skip through their attack step, but that's not going to work. Instead, we're going to play this Dark Slick Shores, hope our opponent screws up somehow this turn.
Trickster that thing in upkeep?
Yes. It's my only line. And the next turn, play Lord and Spreading Seas.
He is empty-handed. So.
But they can just activate this in response. Like a gigantic team. So they have 5, 9, 13, 21 power. I have 8, 10. Nah, I can't block. If they go all attack, I don't have enough to block at all. And that's it. Alright, so we lose to Elves. That was a close match. If we draw the spread, if we draw Ether Vial on turn 1, I think we might have had a better chance, but their hand was pretty good. We just had a little bit of better chance. That would be a turn that we could play Lord of Atlantis, put some pressure on them, threaten to kill them. Maybe they make some chump blocks, and then we can Merfolk Trickster the Azuri again. But whatever. We're just still doing pretty good. That was round 3. Let's get into round 4. We lost the die roll, but our hand is fine. We have nothing to do on turn 1, but we have many things to do on turn 2 and 3. Scrap that. Kozilek has something to say about that. You will have nothing to do on turn 2. Absolutely nothing. Okay, we're going to have something to do on turn 2. I have to crack one of these fetches in order to play the Trickster next turn, so... Let's go get a Watery Grave. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Wait a minute, this is Mardu Pyromancer. They might have Blood Moon.
Wouldn't that be a bitch?
They would. I'm not gonna play that now. I could do this at their upkeep, but in response, they might do something. So this is... I'm just trying to make sure that they don't get value out of the Pyromancer from any sorceries that they could cast, like if they try to play Thoughtseize. If they're going to play an instant, sure. Not much I could really do about that.
Pay life, bitch.
Soul Diviner. Okie dokie. How do we get this Ether Vial in play?
Disputable.
Okay, let's run our opponent out of removal, and then we're going to get the Soul Diviner, Soul Diviner Ether Vial, a combo going. And this is a good matchup for it, and Soul Diviner has a 3 toughness, so it can survive an elemental attack. It can even survive Young Pyromancer. So I just need to get my opponent to exhaust their cards. Then, ooh, maybe I'm going to start doing it now. No, we'll, no, I want to get this Ether Vial online. Maybe this is a bit risky, I don't know. Putting the Diviner out there. They have 2 more cards in hand. Certainly, it's got to be something good. Next turn, we can pitch a Rajiri. White mana. Bolts for days. Bolts for days. Yawgmoth? So protection from humans, pay a life, sacrifice another creature, put in -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature and draw a card. That is ridiculous! It doesn't even cost any mana, so these elementals are all worth cards. Plus it destroys our creatures. So to pay 2 black, discard a card, proliferate. Whoa, gee. Okay, we're dead. We are stone dead here. We need... and quickly, a fatal push. Not fatal push.
You can do the counter thing.
Not yet. And I may not even live to see the Soul Diviner in play. It's too bad. And they draw a card. How ridiculous is that? Why does it have to draw a card? I mean, I guess the card is sort of fair. Well, this is like Necropotence. Except you keep drawing a card for turn.
It's fair.
No, it's not. That is not fair. I have to say, if we drew Fatal Push really early and killed this young Pyromancer, there would have been so little value gotten out of all these removal spells. Jeez, okay, concede. Moving on. Each one of these creatures represents pain and misery. We want Spreading Seas.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we need Relic of Progenitus. Let's look. Okay, Unearth looks good. Fatal Push looks good. We have to take out some mana sources. There are Blood Moon decks. Let's keep a Swamp. Take out a Watery Grave, I guess. Or no, we'll keep the Watery Grave, take out a fetch land. Soul Diviner looks good for this matchup. We'll take out 2 Benthic Biomancers. This is Soul Diviner's world. I'm going to take the draw.
This is Spinal Tap.
I can keep this. They want to turn 1 Inquisition this? Sure. Oh, they passed to me! They didn't think I would take the draw. That's hilarious. They screwed that up. Sometimes when you take the draw, you confuse your opponent.
Only on Troll Tuesday.
Only on Troll Tuesday.
You were supposed to be banned.
Yeah, you should have been banned. You're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky everyone loves you. Everyone who plays with you loves you. Of course, everyone who plays with the card loves the card. Plague Engineer. And Smiting Helix. 3 damage to any target. Flashback. Oh man, we left the relics in the sideboard. Well, there's only one other thing to do. Spreading Seas the crap out of our opponent. Only one other thing to do. This is a Merfolk deck. And it plays Spreading Seas. Do you see why? Do my puns humor you?
No.
I hope they play Young Pyromancer so I can Fatal Push it and then Spreading Seas the Sacred Foundry. Perfect. Falling right into my trap. And it is a trap. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It is very convenient. Oh, I'm running out of cards, though. Fortunately, we can unearth the Lord of Atlantis. What is this, Blood Moon?
Wouldn't that be a bitch?
It looks like they're playing Blood Moon. Oh, Faithless Lighting, sure. Yeah, I should start leaving the flooded strands up for islands. If nothing happens to my Lord of Atlantis, I will cycle the Unearth. Because we are... Since the beginning of this game, we just drew lands. Inquisition? Oh, you have your own Unearth. Sure.
What can you play with blue mana? Blue mana is like Zimbabwean dollars to this guy.
Our Spreading Seas did not slow our opponent down. You gonna play another one? Well, now what do I do? I have to look for... a fatal. I have to look for, I have to look for either a Lord. I'll try to look for a Lord. Either way, I have to cycle this. I got my own Unearth. Oh, we did find it. Excellent.
Clutch.
And they can attack. For one. Oh, the Mutavault can attack too. Come on, another Lord. Save me. Oh, yes.
Oh my god. This is sick.
Yeah.
This is so good.
How much damage is this? Oh, it's a lot. It's 7. They can gain 3 with the Helix in the graveyard. But only 3. And I can still attack for 4 on the crackback. It's a sorcery. This is the power of Merfolk. This is the power of Dark Folk. Hilarious! Two Plague Engineers, not enough for Dark Folk. Unearth! We cycled Unearth into our Lord. And it was all Unearth.
Crazy.
Fatal Push helped beat that young Pyromancer. So I guess we should play with Relic. What am I going to take out? I guess more Benthic Biomancers. Take out another Ether Vial. Relic hurts their Helix, their Unearth, their Faithless Looting. We can keep this. It's the birds chirping in the morning.
Or in the bathroom.
Well, not to them. Birds chirping to the sound of Merfolk winning.
Birds don't have to pay taxes. The government should tax squirrels and stuff. Make things balanced. Fair.
Don't play Young Pyromancer. Oh, you had it every game.
They're notorious for having it every game.
I think we'll start with Spreading Seas. Hopefully it mana screws them. Can't guarantee it, but at least it can shut off their red mana cards.
Ooh!
Well, it's not a bomb yet.
It will be.
Wow, you just don't know how to brick, do you? You just... Drawing everything. You forced me to have an incredibly good draw in order to win that last one. You know that? You know that? You have any idea what I had to go through? What I did? How many people I killed? Do not play that stupid, ridiculous human. Yawgmoth. Do not play Yawgmoth.
It's like 2 black and 2 colorless.
What's going on here? Destroy target enchantment. Sure, I can't do squat about that. You really need that double black.
Look at all these lands he's playing.
Yawgmoth? Yeah, you got Yawgmoth.
Oh, you can tricker it.
I guess so. So I'll Trickster Yawgmoth. If they want to sacrifice, then I don't take a damage. Protection from humans. Well, no humans here, that's for sure. I guess what we're gonna have to do is we have to crack this relic, and we've got to find business really quickly, because this will kill us really quickly. Can I wait at all? Waiting seems like a bad idea. Cracking this is such a waste. It wasn't even my plan. Okay, we're gonna crack. We are gonna look for Fatal Push. Fatal Push!
Please!
This deck is running good. Yes!
That's disgusting.
Yes! Yes. Hold on. Actually cancel. What are you? You're a creature? Sacrifice another creature. Put up -1/-1 counter. Okay, so let's attack first, just in case they want to somehow use this young pyromancer. Sacrifice it for a card. Not that I think I'm actually on the offense. You cost 4 mana. Believe it or not.
Right on an ocean.
You opt to keep your young pyromancer. And now
Is he a legendary creature?
I'll cast the Silver Gill Adept, showing Rajiri. Ah, it is. Although I have to say, this leaves me very vulnerable to Engineered Plague. Or Plague Engineer. I guess Trickster was a better play. Oh, they're playing something fast. They could not play this Plague Engineer more fast. Where's this Kolaghan's Command? Discard a card? I'm fine with that. I can discard the Ether Vial. It's a donut. That seems like a bad thing. They should have took their Yawgmoth back, right? Turn target creature card from your graveyard to the hand. Like, what am I going to do about your Yawgmoth? Nothing. You know how busted that card is. What a waste. I have 4 cards in hand. Guess the best thing to do is to... Oh no! I cannot actually cast this Trickster with the Dark Slick Shores. So I guess the best thing was to play Rajiri if there was only one thing I could play this turn. I do want to play 2 things next turn, so... I'm assuming my opponent has a piece of removal, so I'm not going to attack with this Trickster. Just sit back.
Relax.
Yeah. There's Fatal Push, yeah. Oh, but that would have been good if I had Rajiri, though. That would have helped. Because they couldn't Fatal Push that. They needed a sack outlet. Taking damage, holy crap. Lightning Bolt. So the good thing is, if they empty their hand, Rajiri and Trickster can catch up. That is bad news. They just drew 2 cards. And if it dies, it's a problem too. Okay, so we need to draw gas. Okay.
It's a body.
It's a body. It's a body.
The body's in the body. This is the power team right here.
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, no instants in hand. Maybe more creatures. Maybe Plague Engineer. Soul Diviner. Plays around Plague Engineer. Another Seasoned Pyromancer. Discard both cards. Get another Elemental. Okay. Another Young Pyromancer. So we need something that creates counters.
Master Waves in here. Oh, no, you said counters, not tokens.
At the moment, I don't really care for anything. So both sides are on super defense. Nice. Nice. That's a good rip. Nice. Oh, we're in trouble. So what do we need? Spreading Seas into a Lord. Spreading Seas into a Lord would win on the spot. Okay, we'll just keep it in our... We'll kind of keep the Watery Grave in our hand to bluff something. Because we look pretty dead here. Well, whatever, they could do that. That's fine. Okay, they give us another turn. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's step one.
Oh, God.
Anything sensitive here? Plains, plains, plains. Red mana. Not much black mana. Okay, Lord!
Please. 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 Oh!
Okay, we have 2 more cards in our hand. Nothing that nothing has counters.
Swing with everything.
No, gotta hold it all back. Damn it. Alright, they didn't hold it back. Alright, good game. They win the prize! Ah, they deserved it. Oh, so close. We were running so hot. No, Soul Diviner's not gonna do it. Alright, well, that was round 4 against Mardu Powerman, so let's move on to round 5. I think I'm going to keep this. We can't cast any of the creatures. We depend on, like, a card, but we could cycle the Unearth if we have to. We can slow the game down with Fatal Push. We can... what's it called? We can adapt the Benthic Biomancer. A lot of things are possible on this board. And then we can start drawing cards with Soul Diviner. So Steam Vents, especially if it comes to play tap, sort of tells me maybe is it Phoenix with Thing in the Ice in hand, and they're saving their instants and sorceries for after the Thing in the Ice resolves, Metamorphose.
Ooh.
Or they're saving their instants and sorceries for the Faithless Looting, dump the... What the hell is this? Oh, I guess they're looking for more Phoenixes before they Faithless Looting one in the graveyard. There's at least one Phoenix here. They wouldn't take this line if they didn't have a Phoenix. And if they don't have a Phoenix, then this whole line was garbage. Or maybe that's just the risk you take when you play this sort of deck. One Phoenix and a Surgical Extraction. Okay, the clock is on, so I'm dead in 5 turns. Not what I want. That is what I want.
You have nothing for counters, so you can get rid of the zombie.
I'm gonna get rid of the Unearth. I do have something for counters. I got the Benthic Biomancer, although I don't think this game is gonna last that long. I kept the Mutavault because I might need it for when, well, I can put a clock on my opponent. Maybe now I play the Soul Diviner. Can I last 2 more turns? I don't think so. I would really like to get rid of this thing. Here we go! Soul Diviner! But you didn't see that one coming.
This whole league hasn't seen this coming.
Because I can kill my opponent in 2 turns, but if they just rattle off a bunch of spells, then we're dead. I mean, they do have Faithless Looting in the graveyard. There's the first one. Bottom both of them. Bottom the lands. Card on top and one on the bottom, so they got something in hand. Oh, Manamorphose. Manamorphose is cancer.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Manamorphose.
Magic the Gathering. No fun allowed.
They should ban cards based on like how unfun they are. Like this free mana stuff is dumb. Oh yeah, that's enough. Alright, not good for game 1. But let's see how well we can do in game 2. Again, the Soul Divine... I don't think this is Soul Diviner's matchup. I think we're going to take out some Soul Divine... I think we'll bring in... I think we finally found a matchup where we might want Unmoored Ego. Take out one Benthic Biomancer. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, Onward Ego, screw all your Phoenixes, or screw all your... Especially if they're in the graveyard. Take out all your Phoenixes in your... Yeah, maybe we should bring in more. Damn it. Game 3. I would like to play first. I will... I will keep this hand very reluctantly. This hand needs help. It's got some offense. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so I'll start with Relic and then pass. Because it looks like they're going to play the same line. Oh, they might not be playing the same line as before. Maybe they could. This could be a thing in the ice line. But if it is a thing in the ice line, well, if it's a thing in the ice line,
Fatal Push.
Well, whatever. We got Fatal Push. Yeah. They're gonna do something this turn.
Resign. 3, 2. I was really hoping it would happen.
That would be rare. Certain visions. Or I guess they have a Phoenix. They may have a Phoenix hand, and now they just can't go for it anymore. Don't lava dart me, bro. Or bra. That's a very good draw. They've got a few delve spells in their deck, so let's keep their graveyard low. Just in case of Lava Dart, I'm going to hold up. No, I could do this now. If they Lava Dart, I can play Lord of Atlantis. Oh, you son of a bitch. No adapt. Ether Vial stranded in hand. I guess I should have just passed. Ooh. Okay. Well, we've got a swamp in our deck. I guess we have to crack this relic. Because I don't really have anything else to do with just this game in general. Well, we have another Ether Vial. That's useful. Oh, we draw another relic. Let's keep the other Lord in hand just in case they play, I don't know, like Anger the Gods or something. Okay. We're actually not too phased by this. So we can just redeploy our cards back onto the battlefield anyway.
At the perfect time.
Do not lava dart this twice, please. Excellent. But you'll bolt it. Nice. I guess this is where I'm gonna crack the relic again. Keep digging for lords, which we keep finding. This goes up. This is gonna stay where it is.
Okay.
Now, do I want my Lord of Atlantis on the battlefield? Or do I want to hit for 3? They bounce at least one of them back to hand, and I can Trickster and play a Lord again. Let's get Who for 7, sure. Usually I try to be more conservative with my life total, but in this case I will not. Okay, so my creatures are somewhat invincible. I would love to draw the basic swamp to destroy the Awoken Horror. That would be hilarious. Okay, Metamorphose is going to trigger this. Bounce my creatures back to hand. Save me from any sorcery speed removal spells, which I don't think there are any in this deck anyway. Aria of Flame.
Gives you lots of life.
Yeah. It's a bit late. Well. That's the start of something. I'm glad I have these ether vials. No swamp. Okay, pass. Sure. They have 2 cards in hand. Okay, we get attacked for 3.
It's manageable.
I guess. Not sure what's the best thing to see off the top of our deck. We've been drawing pretty well. I have to take up one of the Ether Vials to 3, though. For the sake of the Rajiri.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. How dare you! What game is this?
2.
Damn.
I think.
Hope. Hope has arrived. The problem is, like, if we could get 3 lords in play, that would be a big deal. Because then we're out of range of bolts. Okay, so I'm going to attack like this and then make a decision. Because I could attack for 7 next turn. That's not lethal.
Oh, he's just going straight to combat.
Can I take 10?
Leaving up a blocker.
Oh. Okay, so they play 2 cantrips. I'm gonna take it. I'm just hoping they don't kill me. Because I think this is my best chance of winning the game. Is just to play this Lord and I swing for victory. I think it's my only chance of victory. Only chance of winning the game. This is supreme weakness leaving that Arclight Phoenix on the board.
Especially with Island Walk and shit.
Yeah. I guess and I can afford to attack and then Violet in combat. You deal with this? You just have a bunch of lands. Yes! Excellent. Alright, so next... I can see the damage highlighted. Okay, so we're going to game 3. So we know we need to fetch for basics, because this Blood Moon... Well, we beat the Blood Moon. We beat it. Okay, so what did we want to do? We wanted to increase the Unmoored Ego.
I think that was.
This has to be the Unmoored Ego deck or matchup.
I think that was the second.
Yeah, it was the second. We lost the first one. We had sideboard cards. We had Relic.
Keep it.
Yeah, I guess. It's just sort of a vulnerable hand. Like, we need to prefer a little bit more interaction.
Well, click on some buttons on the screen. There you go.
Should be able to click on avatars.
And
They should, like-
they scream ouch.
They should make a... Yeah, ouch. Stop that. Stop touching me. Stop poking me.
Fuck off.
Well, that you could probably edit in yourself.
Yeah.
Look for the voice files. Fuck off. Would you fuck off? I guess they have a very difficult decision whether they keep or not. Well, they had to have kept, actually.
Yeah.
So we already kept. Because the thing is, this hand's clunky and slow. If they've got, like, a busted hand... Okay, no turn 1 Faithless Looting. Could be turn 2 Faithless Looting.
They don't have a turn 1, they have a turn.
I guess the vulnerable thing is I don't have all the mana that I need, and I prefer to... There's, like, a lot of non-land cards I still want to draw. This needs to be black. But whatever. And do I play this? Just in case I want to attack with it next turn? No. I'm not sure what's correct, but I want to leave the possibility of playing a Master of the Pearl Trident next turn.
Correct.
Thing. Something in the ice. I guess I can cycle the Unearth. Ooh, not bad.
There's your brick.
I guess I'll play the Swamp. Dig for a Fatal Push. And we can Fatal Push the Awoken Horror. Its converted mana cost is equal to whatever it was on the first side. So after Awoken Horror flips, its converted mana cost is 2.
Making an easy target.
Making it an easy target. Where's your Blood Moon now? That's right.
Bitch.
Screw your Blood Moon. I guess they're just gonna go for... Whoa! Ho! Okay, Blood Moon got better.
That's gonna hurt.
Overnight. It is gonna hoit. I don't really have anything good to do next turn. Something I guess I could have done is cycle the Unearth, hope to draw... I think I have 1 Benthic Biomancer left in my deck. Okay, so we are cycling Unearth. I don't know, to find everything. We need another blue source. We need another... We need a lot of things. Not these things. Ooh! Okay, Unmoored Ego. What can we name here? Thing in the Ice is useless.
Phoenix.
I guess Arclight Phoenix. Sweet. None in hand. A lot of painful things. So they're not going to draw anything this turn. Ugh. Why does it do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. All gone. And pass.
So all he has left is...
Yeah, all they have left is a thing in the ice. Useless. Completely useless. Well, if they kill one of the creatures, I can unearth it, I guess, for 1 mana. That's mana efficient. I mean, if we get the Rejiri back, it's not too bad. But we need the Rejiri in the graveyard. Oh, how convenient. Okay, what do they have Bolt? Oh, another thing in the ice. Are you kidding me? So now we desperately need to find this Fatal Push. We have them, people. We have them. They're in the deck. We desperately need to find another blue source. Is there anything else I can do?
Nope.
If I play the Rejiri, they'll bolt it, hit me for 7. It's a bit much. Okay, I'd rather cycle this to find... I don't know what to find! Am I looking for a land? Am I looking for...
Yeah, you're looking for land. Another blue, so that you can use Trickster next turn.
Can I take another 7?
No.
Because I can... No, we're going to play the Rejiri. We're going to have them bolt it, and then we're going to unearth it. We hope to draw a land. Then we're going to Merfolk Trickster the other thing in the ice. And tap something down, because we've got a Rejiri in play. Well, actually, if we draw a land... Oh, how is this going to work? How do we have a really busted turn? Oh, forget it. They're going to flip both the second thing in the ice and it's over. Are they playing 2 bolts on the stack? Okay, well, it's over. It's over. That's too bad. We were just trying to have fun, and our opponent, like, was taking this game seriously. I don't know. Maybe I gotta move Troll Tuesday to the queues and not the leagues, because the leagues are, like, a little too tough for Troll Tuesday. I want to play against people my own imagination.
Good way.
For Troll. Yeah, I think that we're gonna have to retire the leagues. They've mixed really hardcore competitive tier 1 decks and competitive players piloting those tier 1 decks. Troll Tuesday, if we want to see some good use out of some cards, they're better suited for the for queues. So I think in the future, Troll Tuesday is going to be in queues. But let's talk a little bit about what worked. Fatal Push worked. Wow, Fatal Push was great in this deck. It saved us in so many matchups and made matchups like the Mardu Pyromancer deck really competitive. Instead of just getting completely steamrolled. Unearth actually worked quite a bit, either as a cycler, but we also did bring back creatures from the graveyard. That was a relevant interaction. I would put it on the medium side because, cycling isn't anything amazing, but, worst case scenario, you could pitch it away to cycling. Soul Diviner, we didn't see that much play out of Soul Diviner. We would have saw... This would have been good against Mardu Pyromancer if they didn't have, such good starts. I think it would have been good against Jund, Black Green X, Blue White Control. We didn't face those matchups. We placed really aggressive decks like Affinity and Elves. Unmoored Ego I think is also good. It also, it saw play. It did do its thing against Izzet Phoenix. Unfortunately, we just couldn't deal with the stupid thing in the ice on the battlefield. So, is Soul Diviner really meant for this deck?
No.
I don't know. Judging based on our matchups, I think I would rather have Harbinger of the Tides in its place. Yeah, Harbinger of the Tides would be better. But I don't mind these other 2 cards, especially Fatal Push. It was worth it. I think it was worth the risk of Blood Moon. It helped a lot. Even Unearth did some. Yeah, and Unearth. I don't know if it's worth it, but it was never a liability. It did help us. It did more things for us than it did against us. So that's it for Troll Tuesday. Thanks Gail Hammett for the idea. I'm going to thank all my patrons, all the other patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu with his brother, playing with Trollfolk in Modern.